Eto mga boss, ito si Attorney Christine ang nagpaiyak kay Kapunan kahapon. Hindi nakapalag si Kapunan, grabe. Ang tatalino talaga ng nasa defense team. Walang masabi. Ari, panoorin natin yung kahapon kay
Yes, Your
Attorney
Honor.
Christine.
We noted that the list of accounts, which was supposed to be prepared by Mr. Wamil, with the caption OVP, open parenthesis, December 21 to 31, 2022, close parenthesis, was unsigned and it was undated. Second, the witness is merely flipping the pages without comparing the ARs with the list, Your Honor, to check whether the ARs are the same with what was listed by Mr. Wamil, Your Honor. And the third one is that we note that the folders containing the ARs were not marked as exhibits of the prosecution, Your Honor. For the record, Your Honor. Your Honor, under the rules, the witness has to identify the document in open court. The problem with their stipulation, Your Honor, is that they will be having the witness identify the documents out of court. So therefore, it is no longer part of the trial, and there's a problem when it comes to the offer. There will be a problem when it comes to their offer of evidence, Your Honor. And with regard to the counter manifestation or the statement of counsel that we want to, look at the witness while she's flipping the document, Your Honor, precisely that is what we are doing right now, Your Honor. So we object to the proposal that the examination of the ARs be done outside the court, Your Honor.
I think the purpose.
Your Honor, please,
If the respondent is open to it.
Your Honor, unfortunately, we will not stipulate, Your Honor. We didn't stipulate in the case of Wamil, Your Honor. The same position is maintained, Your Honor, in the case of this witness, Your Honor, because after the ARs have been submitted to the Commission of Audit, Your Honor, the OVP and the DepEd no longer had control over these ARs. So therefore, we do not know what were the receipts that were provided by the COA and how many receipts were given by the COA to the prosecution, Your Honor. And second, these are not common exhibits because we did not mark those documents or ARs as our own. We didn't adopt them as our own evidence, Your Honor. And third, the ARs that were presented or are being presented now by the prosecution have not been compared with our own copies, Your Honor. So we cannot determine with certainty, Your Honor, if their ARs are actually identical with our copies, Your Honor.
Counsel,
So
that is
we cannot.
precisely the opportunity the court is opening a chance for you to do so, to compare it with your copies of your ARs. Again, if you so desire. I mean, this is only for the purpose
Your Honor,
of
please,
expediting.
if I may, Your Honor.
Counsel for respondent will please respond first before to the query of the presiding officer before I recognize Attorney Kapunan. Yes, Attorney Christine, so you do not want to take the opportunity to compare your copies of the ARs with their copies of the ARs as submitted to COA or as allegedly submitted to COA?
Your Honor, upon discussion with the team, Your Honor, unfortunately, we cannot do that.
Noted. Attorney Kapunan, what is your pleasure?
With due indulgence, Your Honor, now I will give in to my temptation. First, Your Honor, what is happening now could have been prevented had we done this exercise during the pretrial. When the clerk of court asked for stipulation on documents, these included stipulations on the acknowledgement receipts. That was the opportune time for the defense counsel to have examined page by page, receipt by receipt, the faithful reproduction of the COA AR copies with their own copy, Your Honor. They passed upon this opportunity. Now that we want it done more expeditiously by a motion that I have proposed, which incidentally I wish to amend, that because of their objection to it being an out of court, may we amend my motion, Your Honor, that it be done in front of the clerk of court and that the clerk of court be duly authorized by authority of the Honorable Impeachment Court to preside over the sessions, Your Honor. The same way as clerks of court, designated officers can mediate between the parties as to a possible amicable settlement or stipulation. And this will be, Your Honor, and I'm sorry, I'm seeing...
Please continue, Counsel.
Nodding in acceptance of the motion. Unfortunately,
I think quite the opposite, Counsel, because he's not looking forward to the workload.
Your
But please
Honor,
proceed.
please. And so, if that is done, Your Honor, then we will be making more efficient use of the time of this honorable court. The marking, the identification by this witness, the comparison of both the prosecution markings.
These ARs
the
have
defense
not been
markings.
individually marked, Counsel?
They have been marked, Your Honor. As
Counsel
a
for
matter
the
of
respondent,
fact,
you said they were not yet marked, the ones being showed to the witness.
No, Your Honor. They were marked already, Your Honor, but we also have our own marked copies, Your Honor.
Yon mga boss, anong masasabi nyo dyan sa napanood ng video? Kayo talagang bilib na bilib sa defense team. Saan ganyan pinagkukuha ni BP Sara? Walang magawa ang kalaban eh. Simula't simula sa day 1 pa lang, wala na, puro sablay na ang kalaban ng defense team. Kaya talagang saan kaya pinagkukuha ni BP Sara yan? Kayo mga boss, madam, anong masasabi mo dyan? Comment ka lang sa baba. God bless.